What are dreams without an adventure? Without the curiosity to explore the unknown? Every auto enthusiast dreams of going to the unknown and exploring what has not been done, not been driven. Now, I have been dreaming of exploring all the 7 states for the longest time, but now that dream of mine is finally getting fulfilled and I can't contain my excitement because as my companions are these two gorgeous beauties, the Volkswagen Taigun and the stunning Volkswagen Virtus. Along the way, we will focus on the DNA of the brand Volkswagen, which is built on 3 important pillars: build quality, safety, and most importantly, the fun to drive element. Now let's begin this exploration. My adventure started in the mesmerizing city of Shillong in Meghalaya, where I spent the day exploring the streets of the town and their cafes as well. This is where I first noticed the Virtus and the Taigun turning a lot of heads. Yes, not only did the Virtus and the Taigun grab the people's attention, the exterior beauty of both these vehicles is something that even I had to admire. The Taigun exudes character and charisma, turning heads whenever it serves in style. What really caught my attention was the first in segment infinity LED taillights, the LED headlights with DRLs, the muscular bonnet line, and more importantly, overall look of the Taigun. The Virtus, on the other hand, is also extremely attractive, and more importantly, it also has LED headlights, 16-inch alloy wheels, and a profile that makes it look extremely gorgeous and attractive. Next on my bucket list was to visit the Kaziranga National Park, which is located in Assam. Welcome to the Kaziranga National Park Sanctuary here in Assam. Now this is one of India's most renowned national parks and more importantly is a sanctuary and a safe spot for many animals, but most importantly it is the safe spot for the one-horned rhinoceros. Just like the Taigun and the Virtus are extremely safe and boast of over 40 plus safety features. Now I must head to my next destination, which is Zero Valley, and I can't wait for that adventure because it is a good 8 to 9 hour drive. From Kaziranga yesterday, which was in Assam, I have now made it to Zero Valley, which is in Arunachal Pradesh. And yes, Arunachal Pradesh is extremely beautiful. Just like the lake that you see behind me, I am currently at Sea Lake and it is extremely beautiful. But more importantly, my fun element was yesterday from the Arunachal Pradesh border to Zero Valley. The roads were fantastic and that is where I had a lot of fun. Volkswagen, when they say the driving pleasure is very important, I get it now. Now, after such a thrilling drive up the hills, I really needed the serenity that the lake had to offer to calm my senses, and that is what I did at Sea Lake. Now for this leg of the journey, I was awake at the crack of dawn because I had to cover nearly 400 kilometers to head to Kohima in Nagaland. Along the way, I crossed the Brahmaputra river, which is quite a significant river in India. And yes, there were other river crossings as well, where I had to take a ferry, which was quite a task. So, my adventure began at Zero Valley yesterday and now I've made it to Nagaland, or Kohima to be exact. Actually, not even Kohima. I am now at Naga Heritage Village, which is at the outskirts of Kohima. Just like the rich legacy that Kohima carries, Volkswagen has quite a rich legacy that they have created in India. When people think of the brand Volkswagen, they remember the superior build quality, safety, and most importantly, fun to drive elements. And the Virtus and the Taigun are carrying forward that legacy that is built by Volkswagen. So for this leg of the journey, I left from Kohima and I'm now at Imphal. Now yes, that journey was quite short, but it was quite treacherous because of the road conditions. But that is where the Volkswagen Virtus and the Taigun shone the best because of the comfort that they had to offer. Just like this lake is extremely comfortable. I am currently at Loktak Lake and yes, I'm enjoying the view at the back. Very importantly, Loktak Lake is very close to Imphal and it is the largest water body in South Asia. Also, is the only floating national park in the world. For our next destination, which was Aizawl in Mizoram, we were told that the road conditions are not going to be the best. Now, I have driven at Ladakh and I know that the roads there are actually bad. But what stood ahead of us was certainly a surprise. For nearly 300 plus kilometers, we had no sort of road that was tarmacked. All we had was a small highway that was covered in mud and that is what we had to drive on. We had to keep a distance between both our vehicles because of the dust cloud that was created by the vehicle in the front, actually blinding you. Also, speaking of blinding, I could not even use my wipers because I had run out of fiber fluid and there was no petrol pump, no stop or no restaurant for me to buy a bottle of water for nearly 300 plus kilometers. Now, after my arduous journey from Imphal to Mizoram, I had to get these cars washed because they were extremely dirty and were caked in mud. When I got these cars washed, when I actually took out time and got these cars washed, they were caked in mud and actually took us a lot of time to get it clean. But I was happy that I was finally driving a clean set of wheels. Welcome to the beautiful city of Aizawl in Mizoram. Now, this city is the capital city for Mizoram and has a lot of things to offer in the entertainment sector. Primarily things such as shopping or local food that you can try here. Just like the Volkswagen Virtus and the Taigun actually kept me entertained on this drive with its fantastic infotainment system. Now for the final leg of my journey, I was traveling from Aizawl in Mizoram to Tripura, where I was told that the rock structures are extremely famous and I had to see them for myself. The road to Tripura was still a whole lot better compared to the road we had taken before, and I was extremely happy to have paved services finally. Welcome to the last leg of the Seven Sisters adventure, or welcome to Tripura. I am currently at Unkoti rock carvings or the Unkoti temple here in Tripura, and it actually is one of the most famous sites of Tripura. Let's see what it has to offer. So after spending the past few days exploring the entirety of the Northeast, I have come to realize that the Northeast is extremely beautiful and all the Seven Sisters have a lot to offer. Just like the Volkswagen Taigun and the Virtus, they have been my perfect companion. No matter what I threw on them, they took it up without a fight. The roads were extremely uneven and at some patches there were no roads at all, and that is where the Taigun and the Virtus really shine by showcasing that they actually are German vehicles but are made for India. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to BBC Top Gear Magazine India for more content like this.